on this random car review, I bring you a brand new car. This is the 2017 Toyota RAV4. This is the LE, which means it's the base model, but it's still a great car. My first impressions after driving this car is that it drives like a car. Though this is an SUV, the way it steers and the way it moves around turns and just the overall weight and center of gravity of the car feels more like a car than a truck. And that's a very nice thing to have in an SUV. The look of this car is new as well. The old RAV4s, you would see the back would open like a door and have the tire on the back. That car did not sell very well, and most people didn't like the way it looked. They've changed the design to make it the way it is now, and Toyota actually anticipates it to sell more than the Camry. Yes, you heard that right. Sell more than the Camry that's been the US top selling car for years. This car is equipped with Eco Mode and Sport Mode. This is not the highest end you can get, and this is not a hybrid either, though it does have the Eco Mode. A few things I like about this car. The new design is fresh, and it is better than the old one, though it is kind of odd once you look at it like this. The car comes up from the bottom and down from the top, obviously to help with aerodynamics, but it does kind of look funny. It does look very clean now. Also, the rims that come on it, and this is the LE, are still very nice. As you can see, this is a black and gray design that I think looks really good. This car right now has less than 200 miles on it, so this is really some of the first driving it's ever done. As you can see, this is the LE all-wheel drive version, so it does have all-wheel drive, and I have seen that to work very well. Whereas a small car or a truck or even a truck-styled SUV in the rain would tend to slip a little bit, I haven't felt the slightest bit of wheel spin at all, even trying to accelerate quickly on a rainy day. As we look to the interior of this car, it feels very nice. I do love that new car smell. This car does not have navigation built in because it is the LE, though that can be purchased. The interior-wise, this car is very spacious. It has a good amount of room in the front seats as well as the back seats, though the back middle seat does not look very comfortable, but the headroom is great. Now I'm going to start it up. This car does not have a push-button start, so we'll start the old-fashioned way. So you can see the opening screen that has a nice little dramatic intro, and then we also can see that the door is slightly ajar, so let me fix that real quick. There it is. Then it will show you your average miles per gallon, your average miles per hour, how long you've been driving, and the amount of miles on this car. This car is equipped with both our Eco Mode and Sport Mode. The Sport Mode, I believe, just takes it to higher RPMs when it's shifting, though you can switch this into Sport Mode and use your slap shift. Interior-wise, I do like the way it looks, though the dash is kind of at an odd angle. When you sit in the driver's seat and look across, it doesn't have a perfect view. You would think often there's a slight angle to it, but that's alright as well. This car also has a good amount of space. When you open the back, you can see the trunk, which has a good amount of space in the back. And you can lay down the seats for even more room, but that does take coming to the side, which is kind of annoying actually, because you have to lift up the bar and push it down from the doors themselves. From the side. Here there's no lever or button from the back that enables them to use. But once they are done, the RAV4 is engine-wise, this car only has a 2.5 liter inline 4. This car is not a very fast car, and I won't say that it is, but it is alright to drive if you're trying to have fun. You can put it into the sport mode, into your paddle shifters, and it will feel like it's shifting. It does have a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Now, as for 0 to 60 times and quarter-mile times, I actually couldn't find them. Since this is 2017 and this is one of the lower-end models, I could not find those numbers. I could find it for the higher-end models, but the horsepower is just too different to say consistently. This model has 176 horsepower, and the model I was looking at for the 0 to 60 quarter-mile times had 193 horsepower, so I didn't think it was fair to use those numbers. Now I'm going to put it in sport mode, and what I can tell is it tightens up the wheel a little bit. And obviously for slap shifters, if you don't shift, it eventually will. I like to just kind of see the input, and on certain gears it does give you a... See there, I just went down into first, going around 15 miles per hour, and it definitely did feel the kickback a little bit. Toyota did alright trying to give the feedback for these shifters, though obviously that is not their goal when creating this car. The car drives very smooth, and even at speed, it doesn't feel like it's going very fast. Over small bumps and through paths, it's a great car and it handles wonderfully. Overall, even though by no means is this a sports car, I have enjoyed driving this car. It's a smooth car that's easy to drive around, and it's a car that drives very smooth and it's easy to just drive around. Though I haven't driven many new cars, I can easily say this is one of the smoothest cars I've ever driven. So if you're looking for a car with a good amount of room, a smooth ride, and a little bit of a sporty nature, the RAV4 may be the way to go. As I said before, I'm not a fan of the older style RAV4s, but the new ones I definitely do like more. Anyway guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any ideas for other cars I should do, or any other content for the channel, leave it in a comment below. Please hit that subscribe button, it helps me a bunch, and as always, catch you on the flip. Folks here trying to parallel park, get that learning down.